beautiful, refreshing colors in the DelmarvaLife kitchen today that will soon turn into a treat for the taste buds, and it's perfect to really get you into that spring spirit.
And we are happy to welcome back Lynn Kenton, the founder of DelmarvaLicious Dishes. We are making melon caprese skewers and prosciutto.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds wonderful.
Yes. Well,
Now,
thank you for having me back.
Thank you very much. I'm ignorant to the finer qualities of food. So, what is prosciutto?
So prosciutto is a thinly sliced ham that we're going to.
Perfect.
We're going to pair with some sweet fruit, basil, and mozzarella.
Excellent.
Oh, okay.
So,
and this is something really simple to make, isn't
yes,
it?
this is your spin on a regular caprese salad. So instead of using tomatoes, we're using the cantaloupe and the watermelon.
Oh, okay.
These appetizers are simple, light, and great to make ahead of time. So if you're hosting, you can make this ahead of time, drizzle on the balsamic glaze at the end, and you're ready to go.
Okay, well,
Perfect for
let's get to
summertime.
it.
Yes.
What do you need us to do?
So I normally like to start with basil on the skewer. I use a medium-sized skewer. You don't want a long skewer like you would put on the grill. Just something light that people can hold in their hands. Just fold over a piece of basil, and then you're going to add in your fruit. We can use, so for this I did watermelon. You can use a melon scooper for this, which really helps get the nice little ball effect. Or if you're like me and you don't have a melon scooper handy, you can use a cookie scooper.
Oh.
So these balls are a little bit big, so we're just going to slice them in half to get onto our skewer.
Okay.
And then for your prosciutto, I like to just tear it apart and kind of ball it up.
Yeah. Just kind of bunch it together.
Yes. If
so
you
to
have
say.
time and if you're serving these ahead of time, you can crisp up the prosciutto. It adds just a little bit more flavor, a little more zest to the skewer. But if you're serving it ahead of time or making it ahead of time, go ahead and just skip the crisp process.
Oh, okay.
So we'll add that here, and then we'll add in our cantaloupe. A couple tips to finding the best watermelon and cantaloupe. You want it to be heavy. That's going to mean that it's nice and juicy. You want it to be dull. And then you also want there to be that yellow spot on the melon. A lot of people steer away from buying it with the yellow spot, but that means that it's ripe and that it's sat in the field for a long time.
That's interesting. And, and not shiny?
No, not shiny.
Not shiny, okay.
Not shiny. You want it
That's
to be
interesting.
dull.
Okay.
So we'll just add in our mozzarella. This was just a mozzarella log. You can use the marinated mozzarella balls. I do like to use those sometimes. They just give it a little more Italian flair.
Yeah.
And they're good. So,
Yeah.
and then go ahead and
then
you
top it
add
off.
in your last piece of basil. And we add it here, and then you just add a balsamic glaze. You can buy a balsamic glaze in the grocery store, or you can make it at home by simmering balsamic vinaigrette. Or balsamic vinegar.
Right.
But if you want to be quick and easy, you can buy this.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. So you just kind of drizzle
Yep,
it over
just drizzle it over top.
And
wow.
if you're going to a barbecue or a family gathering, this seems like a great
It's
dish
perfect.
to prepare and
People
just
love
bring
it.
in.
Yes, and then another idea is to make this into a salad. So grab some arugula, grab some fresh spinach, and put it all on top of a salad.
Would you like to try it real quick?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Silly question.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
It might be a little bit messy.
That's fantastic.
It really is. Oh, I love how the sweet fruit and the balsamic and all that just kind of comes together.
It's a fun combo. And if you don't have fresh basil, fresh mint also goes really well with the melon.
All right, all right. Well, we're making the perfect cocktail to pair with this next. Plus, we're talking sangria and sundresses.
DelmarvaLife, stay with us.
Well, we have our melon caprese skewers with crispy prosciutto, but there's one thing that's missing. We gotta wash it all down.
That's right, and we are taking care of that right now with help from the founder of DelmarvaLicious Dishes, Lynn Kenton. Now we're talking sangria and my personal favorite, sundresses.
Yes, so Wanda from Coffee Rendezvous, who I know has been on here
Oh, yeah.
a few times. She's well known for her coffee line. She has the beach brews and highlighting all of the local beach towns, but she also has gourmet teas and sugars. So she has loose leaf teas, which you can see here. Here's her blood orange.
Oh, okay.
And then she has a whole line of sugars. So today we're going to be making a tea sangria using her blood orange tea and her sister's sunrise sugar.
Oh,
Okay,
excellent.
all right.
Yes, and
Sounds
she
delicious.
is hosting an event on Saturday, Sundresses and Sangria, as you mentioned, to highlight her sangrias and her teas, where you can taste everything.
Oh my goodness, where's
Yes.
that taking place?
It's going to be at Sydney's Restaurant in Milton.
Okay.
From 2 to 6.
I got to get my sundress
Get
out
your
of the cleaners.
sandwich ready. All right, so let's get started. What do we need? Jason's already
Yes.
cutting up your fruit there.
I'm just trying to be helpful.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So for sangria, you need the tea, you need the wine, and then we're going to make a homemade simple syrup.
Oh.
So for this tea, you just use a bag of the blood orange tea. You throw it in a quart of water, so 4 cups of water, and let it soak overnight. In the
Okay.
morning, pull out your tea bag and discard it, and your tea is ready to go.
Oh, that's simple.
Yes.
Easy.
So to make the homemade simple syrup, we are going to use a 1/4 cup of sugar. So we'll use her sister's Sunrise sugar. It has some orange flavors, lemon, rose, really delicious, really different. So we will add that. That is already in this pot.
Okay.
We'll add about a 1/4 cup of honey, which is also in here.
Okay.
1 cup of water, and then we'll add in strawberries and oranges
Oh, okay. Right
for
into the
some
simple
extra
syrup.
flavor. What you'll do to make the simple syrup is you'll turn the heat to medium, stir through the sugar so that it dissolves, bring it up to a slight boil, and then turn it down to a simmer. We'll let it simmer for about 10 minutes, remove it from the heat, and then you will pour it using a strainer into a bowl or a pitcher, and really press down on the fruit to release the juices.
Okay.
So
Makes
by
sense.
magic of TV,
Sure.
that's done.
That's
so we
right
have
there.
so we have our simple syrup.
Oh, okay.
So to make the sangria, we have some sliced oranges because sangria really is wine with fruit. So we have our fruit in the pitcher. We will go ahead and we'll add in our tea. So if you'd like to
Yeah, sure.
pour the tea into the pitcher.
Oh, that's look
I
at
like
that
the
color.
I know.
It's beautiful.
Well, color me pink.
All right, that's probably
good.
enough.
All right.
And then we'll add
Yeah,
in our wine.
You gotta make room for wine.
I'm
Sorry.
using a white wine here. If you like a less sweet drink, you can use a drier wine. This is a Riesling, and it didn't make it too sweet.
Okay.
And then we will add in about a 1/4 cup of our simple syrup. Like I said before, if you want more sweetness, add more of the simple
Sure.
syrup.
All right.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and add just. I'm not great on the measuring.
That,
That looks like a 1/4
looks
cup
good
to
to
me.
me.
Yeah.
Can I
so
go ahead and
we'll-
start mixing this up?
Yep, so we'll stir that through, and then you'll just serve it in a glass over ice with a garnish of an orange.
Oh my goodness.
That's so
Yes,
simple.
easy,
I
and
love
it's
it.
nice to make for a large crowd. Very refreshing, and it's a light cocktail. So you saw how much tea went into that pitcher, not as much wine. So you're really
Sure.
not getting a heavy drink.
Right, right.
But you can make it as you want.
Exactly.
As sweet as
Exactly.
you want. Go ahead, Jason. You do the honors.
Yes. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It is 5 o'clock.
That is very refreshing.
Yes.
And just perfectly balanced. I mean, whoever poured the tea was just on it.
You did it. You
was
nailed
the
it.
right proportion.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
Lynn
thank
Kitten,
you.
DelmarvaLicious Dishes. You'll find them online. We'll have a link on our website.
Great. Thanks
All
for having
right.
me.
We'll be right back.
Right.